I can tell you from personal experience that it gets better.
Totally gets better.
It gets better.
That it gets better.
It does get better.
So yes, it's going to get better.
It can not only get better, it can really get fantastic.
Well, I'm originally from Colombia, and I guess just being from Latin America, it isn't really accepted.
And we were sitting outside, eating cake, drinking soda, and I told this one girl, her name was Nicole, and she looked at me like I was a leper.
When I first came out to my parents, I thought they were going to totally disown me and leave me out on the street. Just the backgrounds of my parents. My dad is a Marine. He was a football coach for years. My mom was in the Air Force. She's the typical stay-at-home Italian mom.
At some point, I did have to talk to my mom about it because she found out about what was going on, and I mean that was really devastating for her, to the point that she even might have said that she'd rather have me be dead than even be gay or like someone from the same sex.
When I was in middle school, I started getting interested in boys, and then I was also starting to get interested in girls, and I got pretty confused. Even though I had really supportive parents, and we had a lot of gay friends, I had gay friends in high school, but people started telling me that I needed to choose one or the other, girls or boys.
She started asking me some questions that I had not anticipated at all. The first question that my mom asked was, I can tell that something's wrong. I wish you would share that with me, and can I ask you a few questions?
So I kind of really figured that they were going to be terrible with it, because they would say all these nasty things about our neighbors who were gay and about the neighbors down the street who were gay. And when I told them, they were two of the most accepting people I have ever talked to about it.
Ultimately realized that, you know, that Dr. Seuss quote it rings true. Those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind.
Did you kill somebody? And I said, no, I didn't kill anybody. And I think she also asked me if I had robbed a bank or something. So there were all, of course, negative answers. And then the next question was, do you love somebody? Are you in love with somebody? And of course, the tears and the pain and everything sort of coming out.
You know, you don't come out once, you come out again and again and again. And on this particular time, there are two of the people that I had first told. And I distinctly remember driving home from work, and in my car, I'm gripping the steering wheel really tight, and I'm sort of telling myself over and over again, like, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay, just like getting those words out and sort of pumping myself up in a sense. And finally, I get home and I sit down to dinner with my roommates, and I look at them and I was like, you know, there's something that I need to tell you guys. And immediately one of my roommates looks at me and goes, is this about the dog? We're not getting a dog.
Summer, when I went to Colombia to visit him, during my last day before coming back to the US, I waited the whole 3 weeks that I was with him to even bring it up. I always told him I wanted to speak with him about something, but I didn't until that last day. And at the airport, actually, that morning we spoke, and I told him what would happen if I didn't like girls. I was the way I was supposed to, and surprisingly, it went okay. It went really well.
And I was like, no, this isn't about the dog. I'm okay with that. And I said, I'm gay. And they both looked at me and they said, okay, that's cool. And the next comment that one of my roommates said was, so you look sort of stressed out. Have you been thinking about this all day? And I couldn't help but laugh, and I said, all day? How about for the past 15 years of my life?
When you get a little older, you'll find out that what makes you different is what makes you attractive to some people. So now I've lived most of my adult life with relationships with men and women at the same time. I haven't had to choose. Everything's out in the open. Everybody knows each other, and on good days we go to dinner together.
Don't forget that there's somebody out there that loves you, for all of you.
It's going to be hard. It will always be hard, and there will always be people who don't accept you or me because of something that we are and we can't change. But to find those people in the community or outside the community, or people who are random and you don't even think might accept you, to find those people and to have them understand you is one of the most positive experiences you could ever have in your life.
Stay strong, because there's a lot of people out there like me who are allies who may not be gay, lesbian, transgender. I mean, we're all queer in our own way, but there's a lot of people out there that you might just have no idea that they do support you. My name is Samantha Licata.
My name is Steve Butterman.
My name's Tracy Ardren.
My name is Errol Peñaranda.
My name is Andrea Shanti Venkatesan.
My name's Joe Altier.
My name is Jonathan Fry.